Alright, first video of the day, let's start off with the Dogecoins. So, Shiba Inu specifically, the last video I made for this, we were in a bear flag, and I was pretty much outlining how, at least in my opinion, I am bearish in the short term. Now, we have started turning up since I made that prediction. I said I think that it would be likely, if we don't quickly hop above the 786, which is this level here. Obviously, I said, my prediction was bearish because we just made this bear flag. We just broke below the 200-day moving average, and we've just, broken below this 786 here. So, all in all, I am still sticking with my plan until we do break above the 786 here. From what I can see, all market structure has been broken. This could just be a tiny wick underneath the 786, and we could be going off to the races, very soon. But at least in my opinion, I am a conservative trader. Until we do get above this 786, I can't even really talk about, big moves to the upside. So what could potentially be happening? Obviously, we've put in this this bear flag. We have now run into the 786 and we've been rejected. We also do have this 618 line over here. So I'll mark this orange so you know it's 618. So yeah, what I honestly see is a ton of resistance coming in for SHIB. If we do hop over this little red line here, that is the wrong tool. We could still be getting stuck at this orange line, which is the 618. So, about 6% move from the breakout, or, about an 8% move from where we are now. So, in my opinion, it is somewhat likely that we could be setting up for something like this, a rejection of either of these levels. Now, if I am wrong, and I'd be more than happy to admit I'm wrong. I said that I'm at least bearish in the short term while we are below the 786, so nothing has changed in that respect. If I was to flip my tone on SHIB, I would need to see a break above this red line, which is the 786, and I'd also like to see a break above this orange line here, which is the 618 fib. So that would come in at 2596. Let's just round it up to 26. Obviously, I won't say all the zeros beforehand because I'd waste too long if I said all the price targets with all the zeros. So that is pretty much all I see for SHIB. We are still in a macro downtrend. Do bear in mind we have had these big rallies before, big rallies, while we still have been in a downtrend. So for the macro perspective, for me to kind of switch sides, I would need to see there's a big region here. So starting off, we have this 618 fib here. We've got a bunch of highs here, and we have the previous micro high that we put in up here. Before I did enter a spot position on SHIB, because do bear in mind, these coins and tokens, the dog ones specifically, they move very parabolically. So when they have their run, there's absolutely nothing stopping them. They go up in a straight line. When they fall, they either take their time, go down pretty steeply, or they just drop like a rock and then trade sideways for a very long time. So when these do pump, they pretty much leave the atmosphere, wait a day or so and then continue with the explosion. So I would be more than happy to, miss out on the first part of the move if we were to have a move up. Do bear in mind, I don't hold SHIB at all. The only dog coin I hold is Dogelon Mars, and that is because it's got the lowest market cap out of, all the dog coins that I cover. So like I said, in the very, very short to mid-term, I would need to see a break above 2.6. If we did break 2.6, I would still be keeping my eyes on this previous micro high here, and I would still be keeping my eyes on this 618, because, previously, when we do drop from these big levels, we do have these big wham spikes up, and, sometimes you could think, oh, we've bounced from this fib level, we're going up, and then, we come back below it a few weeks later. So all in all, for the macro structure to change, we would need to hop above this green box. And until we do hop above this green box, I will be sitting on the sidelines. And the good thing about these dog coins is if you do just sit on the sidelines and wait for the pump to get ready, if you do enter the trade from a more safe position, in my opinion, I would say it's more safe to enter once we've broken this green box than to just keep on buying the dip on these dog coins. That is just my own personal strategy. But once we do break above the 618, Market structure is then bullish in the in the mid to long term again, and we could see well over a 130% pump coming in for SHIB, and that would be just to the all-time high. Like I said, I am a conservative trader, so we can start talking about moves higher than that once we do break this green box here. But in the very, very short term, I am still bearish until we do jump above this 618 up here. Once we do jump above the 618, in my opinion, we do have resistance at this 200-day. We've got resistance at, this big green box as well. So nothing's really changed for me. I would still be looking for a price target down here if we don't quickly jump above the 618. And like I said, I will flip at least short-term bullish once we do break above the 618. Until we do that, we can even do something like this, and nothing would have changed for me. So that is all I see for SHIB. Best of luck. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.